it's Amy. Welcome back to Too Blessed. Today I wanted to share with you a little bit of a haul, actually kind of two different hauls, but they're both very small, so I decided to put them together. So I have a few things that I got from Dollar Tree, including a few pieces of fall decor, even though it's early. And then I have a little bit of a thrift haul, and actually the thrift haul has some Christmas items in it because a lot of the thrift stores were doing like Christmas in July sales. So I'm going to go ahead and just jump in. I'm going to show you the Dollar Tree items first, and then I will show you the thrifted items. So first of all, from Dollar Tree, a couple of little boring things, just necessary things. I've got stuff kind of laid out here, but everything's on top of each other. So the first thing I got were a couple of these batteries. Very exciting. But these batteries are what I use in my glucose monitor for testing my blood sugar. And at Walmart, these are about somewhere like between $3 to $5 a piece. So for $1 a piece, I figured I would at least try them and see how they work. Give them a shot anyway. Then I got a couple. I needed a new pair of earbuds. I use my earbuds pretty much every night because my husband falls asleep really quickly at night, and it always takes me a long time. So when I'm laying in bed trying to go to sleep, sometimes I will watch videos or listen to music or something like that. So I go, and then I use earbuds also at dialysis. We have little individual televisions that we can plug, headphones into. I seem to go through a lot of earbuds. Then I also grabbed one of these, which is the kind that you use for a cell phone. And so it's got the earphones, and then it's got a microphone on it because we live in Tennessee, and they just, as of July 1st, passed a law that you cannot use a handheld phone while you're driving, even if you're just talking on it. And so I just got this so that we could try it out, so my husband could have something in case I need to call him while he's driving or something like that. So, okay, next up, I got some of this shelf liner. Now this is the kind that's not sticky, but it's textured so that things don't slip around. And I bought this specifically for a project I'm working on in our bedroom, which I hopefully will be sharing with you. I usually don't show a lot of things in our bedroom. I try to kind of keep that private, but I think I'm going to show this particular project when I get it done. I actually bought 2 of these, and then I also did buy some little containers. I'm organizing some drawers, and so I bought some of the little containers that you use in drawers, but I've already put those in the drawers, so I didn't show them to you, but you'll see those when I get ready to show the project that I'm working on. Okay, then next, actually let me show you these because these are big. I bought a set of these stove burner covers. You get, in a set, you get one large one and one small one. So I bought 2 of them in order to cover my stove. I have one of the older electric stoves that has the coils, and they're ugly. So I always like to have burner covers to cover those up, and I had already bought a set of these and I'm using them right now and I love them, so I figured I would go ahead and pick up another set as a spare because I have a bad habit of turning on the wrong burner and damaging them. So I just got another set for backup because I know they're not going to have that design all of the time. Okay, then the last of the kind of everyday sort of things. I actually bought 2 bags of these stones, and I'm going to show you in a second what I'm using these for. So I already opened one and started using it. And then I bought 2 of these little plain white candles. And I bought those because I had shown these in a video, a couple of videos back. I showed the pieces that I had bought, but I put these together. So I bought these vases from Dollar Tree, and then I had bought these candlesticks at a thrift store. So now I have glued it together to have this little, like, hurricane. And so I put some of the stones in the bottom and then just the candle on top. For right now, I think those are going to go on the dining room table. Um, but if you know me, I like to move my decor around so they will end up different places at different times. But anyway, that's what I bought those for. And then finally at Dollar Tree, I did buy a couple of fall decor items because I had to. I'm looking for, I've seen a lot of videos of people hauling fall decor or doing a shop with me of the fall decor at Dollar Tree. And our stores around here do not have very much out yet. So I'm looking for some of those velvet pumpkins. I really want some of those. I hope our stores get them and I can get there in time. But in the meantime, I bought 2 of these white pumpkins with the gold stems. Last year, I did a lot of DIYs during the fall. And one of them that I did is I'd taken a glass pumpkin and painted it white and painted the stem gold. And I think I put welcome on it. Yeah. And I actually have 2 like that. So I wanted to get some of the little ones that would kind of tie that in. I have a pumpkin collection and I have lots of oranges and, you know, the fall colors. And so I'm trying to add just a little bit of the white, not a ton, but just a little bit. So I got those 2, set those down. And then the last thing I got is I did find a couple of the signs. These are the ones that kind of stand up. Now these are really flimsy, actually. I had seen people haul these and I thought they were like a solid piece of wood, but if you look at the back, they're hollow and they're kind of more like a cardboard. So, which is nice because they're nice and light, but they don't seem very sturdy. And they have plaid on the edges. This one says gather. This one says thankful. I think there is one more design, but I looked through all the ones at the store I was at and they only had these 2. I'm also on the hunt for some of those. They have some stand-up, they're like flat, but they're stand-up pumpkins, and they have wording on them. But the only one, again, at the store I went to, the only one they had was I want to say it was a black one. No, it was the orange one, and it said like pumpkin kisses and harvest wishes. I just don't care for that. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it, but it's just not my style. So I'm looking for some of the other ones that they have of those and hoping, again, pretty soon that I will see those in some of our stores. Okay, that's all I have from Dollar Tree. Then, like I said, I have a few thrifted items. I'm going to show you these first, and then I will show you the Christmas items that I got. So I found some of these velvet hangers. Now, I had bought some of these, I want to say on Amazon. I bought them online. I can't guarantee where it was that I bought them. But this thrift store had a ton of these in packs of 10 for $1.99. I definitely paid more than $1.99 for mine. So I was really excited. I bought 3 sets. So now I have an additional 30 of these velvet hangers. These are amazing. They're so nice because they're thin, you know, they fit together really nicely in the closet, and nothing falls off of these. So I am really transitioning, especially for my clothes, and hopefully I think this is going to be enough now I bought like 2 other sets. So for my clothes, this should be plenty. My husband, he's got like button-up shirts and stuff. Those stay on any kind of hanger. But you know how women's tops are, and especially the more like silky ones, they won't stay on a hanger. So I am loving those. That was probably my favorite find of the things I found in the thrift store. So then just a couple other little small Christmas things. Like I said, a lot of the thrift stores had like their Christmas stuff out for the month of July. But especially last weekend, which was the last weekend in July. And so at one thrift store it's kind of funny, I wasn't going to get anything at this thrift store, but they do a weekly drawing for a $20 gift certificate to the thrift store. And you get to enter the drawing if you make a purchase. And so my husband was like, hey, why don't you buy something so we can enter the drawing? Because actually, one time we had taken his dad there, and so his dad had bought some clothes and entered the drawing, and he won. So my husband really wants to win that. So I kind of looked around just to see if I could find something little. And I ended up finding these little placemats with the Christmas stuff. So they're like a red velvet with white snowflakes. And then the edging, it's kind of like candy cane stripe. So I'm most likely going to use these in my kitchen, because in my kitchen I do like candy and gingerbread and cookies and, you know, all the kind of like food related Christmas things. So there are 4 of them and they were 50 cents a piece. So $2 for these 4 placemats. So I was pretty happy with those. And then these other items all came from the same thrift store, from the Habitat for Humanity. If you've been here any length of time, you know that for fall decor, I have an obsession with pumpkins. For Christmas decor, I have an obsession for Christmas trees. And I try to add at least 1 new tree each year. And so this is the one that I found for this year. And I think it's beautiful. It's glass, and the tree part is all kind of frosted. And I just thought it was really, really pretty. And it was only 25 cents. I actually thought it was going to be higher than that. It really doesn't come across on camera like as pretty as it actually is. It's really very, very beautiful. And then I found, I always tell myself I'm not going to buy any more Christmas mugs, because I have tons of Christmas mugs and we really don't use them. I end up using them just kind of as decor. Like, we're not really coffee drinkers. Maybe hot chocolate once in a while, or like some hot tea once in a while, but not to use as many mugs as I actually own. But I found these 2 mugs and they were so unusual. I really had to get them. So first of all, they've got this really nice shape to them. Instead of just being straight, they're kind of, you know, have this nice shape. Candy cane stripe, which I love. They're red on the inside. But this is the cool thing. The handles on these, you see it kind of sticks out there. There's the handle. So you grab it like that. I love these. And there was 2 of them, and they were 25 cents a piece. And like I said, I end up using these as decor. So really, I could even use them as little vases, like do some little arrangements inside or something like that. But I really love these. Okay, so I think that's everything except my last item, which was my favorite. Well, besides the hangers. My favorite of the Christmas items that I found is this sign. How pretty is this? I was so excited to see it. Now it stands up, and then you can see there's like 3 layers, so it kind of has a layered effect, and it's just so beautiful. And then I noticed that it has little lights in it, and I assumed that the lights would not work, but in fact they do. There's a battery pack here on the back, so it lights up. Because I thought, worst case scenario, I figured I could just pull those lights out and replace them, but they actually work. And the best part of this, that it was only $1.50. So I just love this. It's going to look gorgeous somewhere in my living room, because my living room I decorate in whites and silvers and like a snowflake kind of theme. So, I mean, this is literally perfect. So that, I'm pretty sure, I'm looking around, that's everything. That's the haul. So if you're new here, I would love to have you subscribe to my channel. I'm trying to put out more videos. I know I have not been very regular about that, so I'm trying to get better. And pretty soon, I'm not trying to rush it, but pretty soon we'll be getting some fall things, and after that some Christmas things. So my favorite time of year is coming up. So if you subscribe to my channel, you will get notified every time I post a new video. But in the meantime, thanks for watching this video, guys, and I will see you in the next one.